It's Mornings on the Beach. I'm Danny Lemos.
I'm Mike Stark.
I'm Melanie Ray.
And we've got a couple of knuckleheads on the phone now, in addition to the people here. These are gentlemen I worked with 30-plus years ago, and we're bringing them back, in a sense, to do the KNAC Takeover on January 5th on this airwaves.
Right here.
Yeah, starting at 12:01. It's going to go till 7 p.m., and then Thrasher, who's one of our guests, is going to host a 2-hour KNAC DJ reunion, and we've got Thrasher and we've got Gonzo Greg on the phone.
Hey, welcome.
Hey.
All right, that's me, Thrash Pie. Good to see everyone
Gonzo here.
again.
Yep,
it's great.
Boy. Yep.
So let's talk about, first of all, the birth of this 40th anniversary thing.
That's Guns. Go for it.
That's my idea, and I'm regretting it now because it's a pile of work. We'll throw a party, you know. I'm thinking it'd be like a house party. And now, we're at the Whiskey A Go-Go with the bands and managers and, you know, all sorts of nonsense, but it's come together, and we're really excited to throw it on January 8th at the Whiskey in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's legal stuff that we're just not used to dealing with. You know? What, legal? What's that mean?
Legal.
Well, beyond divorces, I think we're out of our.
Right.
It's legal and ego, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So what can people expect that night?
Oh, we got a ton of bands playing. We got Once Bitten. It's a Great White tribute, basically. It's the band Great White, you know, and remembering Jack Russell. Love Hate is playing a set. We've got members of Armored Saint doing a Q&A. It's kind of a cross between a podcast, you know, conversation. So there's Q&A and conversation, and there's bands playing. So it's not all just bands all night.
All right.
Hey, that's cool. I've got a Jack Russell story for you. Can I do it?
Absolutely.
All right. It won't take a moment, and it won't be painful. So I was working at KNAC. It would have been in the first year or so. So it would have been 1987, let's just say. And I rolled down into the underground parking at the building there at 100 Ocean Gate. And there's a little white Toyota pickup truck parked over there and a guy sleeping in it. And I thought, okay, I'll just sneak on by, get in the building, and go in and go on the air. And as soon as I walk by, I hear this voice, "Hey, Thrasher!" And I turn around, and it's Jack Russell. So Jack had obviously been out all night, whereas opposed to I had just woken up probably 10 minutes ago. But and bless his heart, he said, "Come on, man, let's go do some radio." And I said, "Okay, great." And I was, you know, pretty brand new there, so I was kind of concerned that I hadn't talked to my program director and, you know, all that chicken stuff that, you know, jocks worry about. So anyway, Jack comes in. We do about an hour. We're playing, and, you know, it was going great. And then he starts to fade. And, you know, he's fading on me like just boom. And so anyway, I got Jimmy Christopher, our PD at the time, and I got him on the phone. I said, "Hey, Jack Russell's here, man," and he's losing it. So Jimmy hauled in there, took control of Jack, and you know, life goes on. But I just thought that was one of my first great, you know, rock and roll star experiences at KNAC. Was a loaded, drunk Jack. Well, anyway, everybody knows that's heard Jack. You know, and another quick Jack story, and then I'm sorry I interrupted Gons, but there's Jack over there getting plastered at some table in some club we were in. There's a band up there that he knows, and they invite him up to sing, you know, Led Zeppelin songs, because he was absolutely, you know, 100% dead on with Robert Plant and those songs. So Jack's over there at the table, and I actually went over and asked him if he needed help getting to the stage. And he gets up to the stage, and then boom, he puts his hand on the microphone, and whammo, he's Robert Plant. And did about an hour. It was just nuts.
Wild.
Never seen anything like it. But anyway, so actually, Once Bitten, I'm interested in seeing them, and they'll be at the Whiskey there with us. Guns, it's you. Go.
Yeah. So Doug Aldrich, he's played with Dio, working with Dead Daisies these days. He's going to be there. Guys from Rhino Bucket and Robert Sarzo from Hurricane. Jamie St. James from Black and Blue is going to be there. Tammy Down from Faster Pussycat. All us clowns from the radio station back in the day will be there hanging out and shooting the breeze, and then the ringmaster of the thing is Ricky Rackman, who most people remember from MTV and Headbangers Ball, but a lot of us remember him where he got his start was Radio Cat House on the weekends as a DJ on KNAC. So we gave Ricky a ring and said, "Hey, can you come slum it with us at the Whiskey on January 8th?"
So will it start at 4:00 in the afternoon so we can go to bed by 7? What time?
Not long after that. Starts at 6, actually.
Right after dinner.
Right. So you could you get some bingo in and then come on over. Yeah, so it starts at 6, which oddly enough, I did a little research, is exactly the time the station signed on 40 years ago.
Oh, wow.
6 p.m.
Right.
Yeah, so that worked out.
And let's flip it over to what we planned.
Yeah, the warm-up for that
really.
party is the 5th, and we're going to be playing 19 hours of original programming from the station. And then Ted's going to come down and host a DJ reunion. Not sure Gonzo's going to be able to make that one because he's so busy doing other things, like running the new KNAC.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us, please.
It's kind of a miracle that it happened, but I've been working with the highway radio stations, which are those stations out in the Mojave Desert that you listen to when you drive to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing out there. I've been working with them for years, and they've had a rock station in the high desert based out of Barstow, and it gets into Victorville, and it's on a repeater in Baker, and it's on in Vegas as well on an HD3 station. And it was a rock station, and I'm like, why don't we, I'm from KNAC, so that's my background. I'm like, why don't we do this? And the call letters were unavailable for years. Somebody up north had them and was doing nothing with them and didn't appreciate their heritage. And one day, just out of the blue, I checked and they were available. I said, okay, well, it's on. Let's bring KNAC back.
Wow.
So we're doing the best we can on a shoestring budget, which I understand you guys are familiar with.
We know all about it.
Yes, heard of it.
So we're pretty much the same way, but trying to bring back as much of the heritage of the original as we can, and bring on more live voices and voices from the past that everybody remembers and is familiar with.
If you go over there to KNAC FM, and not to pull everybody off of KLBP for the moment, but this is the best version of KNAC that I've ever heard, and it's all due to Gonzo. Gonzo is a true to the nth degree radio guy. Absolutely. He knows his absolute ton. I mean, he's it. So, okay, I'm through.
Well, you can also tell that by his voice, he's got the best microphone of the whole room.
Yeah, he's got that set up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mike?
Yeah, well, I was just going to add that this is also going worldwide because you can get the station, you can stream it at knac.fm. But I wanted to point out that yes, the station starts in Barstow, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And I actually visited the station at one point. It's in that caboose.
No, you're kidding. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right?
Yeah. So when you stop in Barstow to pee, go upstairs. The upstairs bathrooms are cleaner.
I'm not kidding.
And it's right outside the men's room.
Yeah, that's where I found it. And of course, it's automated.
Awesome.
Gonzo runs it from wherever he is.
Oh, that's
but
wild.
it's literally outside the men's room at the Barstow station.
Its legacy lives on. That's
From
awesome.
humble beginnings.
It's a really great facility still, and it's all analog. It's a museum in there, but everything still works. So if there is, I may be blowing a secret here, but there are possible plans of some parking lot blowout at Barstow Station.
Great.
Be there. Yeah. Awesome. That's great.
We'll try and pull it off.
So
here I am planning another party.
I think you better settle down a minute,
Right,
Gonzo.
take a break.
Well, let's rehash. January 8th is the anniversary party at the Whiskey. Mm-hmm. Get your tickets at knac40.com, right?
Right. Yes.
Okay, and get them now because we're running short. And then we're offering a free event on January 5th here at the Secret Garden Tiki Bar, Secret Island Tiki Bar.
I do that every time.
Yeah, Secret Island Tiki Bar. Thrasher will be the host,
Yeah,
and
can't
God knows we've already got some confirmations of some of the crazies that are going to be here. But it's going to be a DJ reunion, and we'll share more Jack Russell stories or whatever, and have a great time for a couple hours on the air.
And because I'm familiar with Thrasher, I will be in here manning the delay. Right there. That's great.
Attaboy.
All right,
Yes,
guys,
sir.
thank you so much for coming on. And now you can go back to bed.
Thank
Thank you, guys.
Danny.
All right.
Take care, man.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
See ya.
A preview of what we can expect coming up, and I can't wait. It's going
Yeah.
to be so much fun.
It's going to be a blast.
Good to see Thrasher again. That's wild. We got to get him over here. We've been telling him to come on over and join us at KLBP. That'd be awesome.